Hey everyone, it's Kelly. How are you? The Frugal Fun Mum here in Adelaide, Australia. Welcome to the channel and to today's video where we're going to be doing some cash stuffing. I'm excited to be bringing you this new series for 2022. I'd love to say Happy New Year to you guys. Thank you so much for your support in 21, and moving forward into 22 we have some new content for you guys. So let's get started. So the first thing you would have seen me mention is that I bought a new purse, and I'll show you that in a second. I wanted to show you my old purse. So it's an imitation Guess purse. I bought it on the Gold Coast, I'm pretty sure in 2011. I remember being there for a conference, and it was just at one of the little side shops off the mall, and I can't remember if it was $5 or $10, but I was like, I love it. It used to look excellent and it was all shiny, and it's just now seen better days. As you can see, it's falling apart. Little bits are falling apart. I did love how big this was for the money, but the coin section, I'd often open this and find coins falling down the side. I've just added a little bauble here that we got from a bonbon because my zipper broke, so it used to help me open and close the zipper, so I'll probably take this off and put it on here. But yeah, so I say thank you so much to this purse. You've been amazing. I bought it 2011. It sat in the cupboard for a couple of years, and then I've used it for the past 4 or 5 years. So out with the old, in with the new. And this is my new purse, or probably wallet as you guys call them in America. And again, I think I'll probably attach that bauble. And so this is it. Whoops, pretty simplified. So on one side I have my life and my money, and then on this side I have rewards, and then this is also where my cash envelopes go. In the middle I can have my coins, and then on the outside here I just have a couple of tokens for Audi. I have 2 in case I see someone and they don't have a coin. I can give them one because someone left a trolley next to my car one day, so I returned the trolley and took the token. So I have something there to give someone as a gesture of goodwill. So we're going to go through some cash stuffing envelopes today, and I'm going to explain our budget and what we're doing this year. This video is going to be just the basics, and then next video we do cash stuffing, and we'll also do a monthly wrap up, so there'll be a continuation series. So I have my envelopes here, and as you see, they're the most boring envelopes of mankind. But this is exactly how I started my cash envelopes way back when, and this is what I will keep using to move forward until it falls apart. I didn't have any money to buy anything when I got started. I needed every single dollar to go towards food. So I literally found some envelopes that I had. I think I even used some leftover envelopes we had from our wedding gifts. I just scribbled out the name and wrote on top what it is. Just haven't even decorated them yet, so I'm going to write on them what they are. But I love how small they are, that they can fit, whoops, they can fit inside the purse, so I can just close it up. I did get online this template that I printed out, and on the back has details if I want to write down my spendings. I just printed out one. I might use it, I don't know, for now, I'll just leave it to the side and I'll worry about it later. So we'll take those both out, and we're going to run through the budget basic overview for you guys. I'm going to stuff my envelopes and explain how I go. So I've got the first couple of categories here. So we allow for gas, car maintenance. We have a credit card charge. Yes, we pay a credit card fee every year. However, it's linked to our Flybuys, which is a reward program here for Coles food supermarket in Australia, and we get anywhere from 600 to 1,000 Flybuy points back. So I'm happy to pay a yearly credit card charge for the rewards that I receive. Council fees, emergency services levy, internet, my mobile phone, which I am literally in the process of changing from the contract that I have to go to a prepaid because I hardly ever use it. We have a roadside membership, And we also get discounts and benefits through that. SA Water, we have school fees, we have insurances that we have to pay, the house and the car, and we have car registration as well. I have not included these totals because the internet doesn't need to know everything, and also just for what it is, I just didn't feel comfortable with sharing it. This amount sits in our bank account every single month or every single pay, and then when the bill comes out, it's paid. And so I just track this online on a spreadsheet, and so I don't need to deal with cash. We keep as much money in our bank account as possible because we just find it's easier and I can track it online. I live off of our credit card for just about every mortal single thing, so I can pull up the transaction. I have all my dockets and receipts. I can cross-check what we spent, and then I can allocate it. This year I want to just be a little bit more purposeful with the spending that we do have. I'm doing a no spend year. It doesn't mean the rest of the family is. They will still need things like clothing and any other necessities. Happy to purchase for them, but for me personally, I won't be buying a whole lot of that stuff. So moving into the next sections that we have that I'm more than happy to share with you. So the first one is alcohol. I've allowed $80 a month. My husband drinks Maker's Mark and he gets a port, and it comes to just under $80 for the month. They are his only vices. He doesn't smoke, he doesn't gamble, we barely go out, so I'm more than happy to pay that. I don't drink. I do enjoy a glass of lemonade, but that's in a food budget. So I'm more than happy. We buy the alcohol also through Shopback app, and I'll leave my link below, and we get anywhere from 3 as a basic percent cashback up to 25% when they have an amazing special. So when they have their big cashback special is when I usually jump online. I'm usually a month ahead of alcohol, so Christmas I did order 2 lots. So I'm hoping that by the end of January there'll be a bigger cashback offer. If not, and he runs out and he wants me to buy more, then I'll jump online and buy some. There are some months that he'll say don't worry about it, so overall it balances out. So the first envelope we have is Christmas, and I'm going to allow $25 in cash in an envelope, and I'm just literally going to write Christmas here, and I'm going to take 25 and put that in an envelope. I buy gifts throughout the year, and so I'm going to have that money there, cash ready in my purse in case I see something and I want to purchase it, and then it's also not on the credit card and I can keep a better track of it. Clothing, $20 per fortnight. I'm going to again leave this in the bank because then when we buy things, we usually go to Kmart and get clothing, and it's usually per child that I take, so I know that the transactions, that's all clothing, so I can balance that. Computer savings, I allow $50 a fortnight because my husband works in IT and he often needs things for upgrades, and then we can't claim that back until the end of tax, so we need to have an allowance there for that. Also for any upgrades we need for our computers or the kids' computers, etc. Entertainment is $80 for a fortnight. This covers any takeaway or movies. I've based $80 on the old system that we used to use, where it used to cost us $40 for to go to the movies. It used to be $10 a ticket, and if we went to the movies once in the first week, and then we would get takeaway in the second week, or we'd go to McDonald's twice. It was $20 for both of us, or KFC. Yeah, KFC, it was $20 for a family meal, and we used to get that once a week as a treat. So that's how the $80 came about. We hardly ever do takeaway because I do so much at-home food shopping, and I can't even tell you the last time we went to the movies, so hopefully this will start adding up. So this will be in the bank, or that's what I'm going to do. This is staying in the bank, this is cash, this is in the bank, this is in the bank, this is in the bank. So family, so $20 for, I'm going to have a family envelope, and I'm going to put $20 in there. And that's just going to be for anything that comes up that we haven't already covered. That might even get eliminated eventually, which is what happened a couple of years ago. Everything ended up being merged into one. Food, I'm allowing $350 a fortnight for food, so I am working out to be $800 a month, which is about what we spent last year. I'm looking to bring that down this year, but I would like to beat the number, not be stuck by this number. So again, money tells you, you tell your money what to do, and then if you want to try and beat this, go for it. So this money will sit in the bank because we use our credit card when we go food shopping, but also, and this will come up in the monthly wrap up, I buy credit cards online through, I buy gift cards online through the RAA and through Shopback to get a discount, and then we use that. I'm looking this year at massively reducing down the amount of transactions on my credit card. Just want to have the bigger purchases there, and then that way I can use the gift cards throughout the year. Fruit and veg, I'm allowing $50. I'm putting $50 into the fruit and veg envelope for a few different reasons. So, one, the fruit and veg shop that we go to only accepts cash if the transactions are under $10, and usually my transactions are around $8 or so. Two, when we go to Aldi, I like to pay cash because I get really overwhelmed at the checkout when they're like, quick pay, and I'm like, I get freaked out. So I'm more than happy to hand over cash, and also then that will limit what we have. Not every fortnight I will put this money in, so then that will end up being a saving overall as well. I tried using my direct debit card at Aldi and it got declined. I hit the wrong button and I panicked, so I'm just going to use cash because with it coming out of FPOS, it's the same anyway. Okay, gifts, $25 for gifts once a fortnight, so I'm going to put that in here. I will probably decorate these envelopes or make them a little bit fancy going forward, but for now it is what it is. Gifts will cover birthdays coming up and anything else that I see throughout the year that I need to purchase. This year I'm trying to make a conscious effort to make sure that the gifts are very specific towards birthdays, anniversaries, etc. Haircuts and beauty is $25 a fortnight, and this is going to cover, mostly haircuts, so 25, and we have to have cash for this because the barber that we go to, he does not accept FPOS, which is totally fine with us because he is the best barber in the whole wide world, and we have been going there for the past at least 15 years for my son, and I think about 18 years for my husband. I told him he can never retire. We've been taking my son there since he was 3, and my son now knows the place and he doesn't have any issues with going and getting his hair cut, so I'm forever grateful. And we pay cash every time, and then we always say if it's 24 we say keep change because we're just ever so grateful for him. Home improvements, I've allowed $50 a fortnight. I do have a goal that we would like to get the bathroom remodeled this year, and I've been looking online on Facebook, and there are a few companies that just do like a basic facelift. All the tiles in the bathroom are perfectly fine, but I want to replace the vanity and the bath. The bath is 4 foot nothing. I do not fit. I would like to fit in the bath, so I have that allowance there. While that is only $1,000 allowance, and I'm sure that a bathroom remodel will cost way more than that, I'm hoping saving money with the food and other things will all help to accommodate it. We have been saving all last year, so we have an amount already, so I'm pretty sure we already have covered it, but it never hurts to be saving all the time. Incidentals, $20. I'm going to put that, I'm going to put 2 10s in here for incidentals, just in case something comes up again that I need to pay money for, or I want to buy, we're out and we think we want to buy a drink or something, which is really rare. Kira's allowance, I'm giving her and my son, so my daughter Kira, my son Scott, an allowance this year. I have given them allowance last year every year, but then just helping them also with them to accommodate for their own money and allowance. They are getting more social and doing things that they want to do, so it's going to help them to control with their budget. So for Kira, I'm going to give her $40. I'm just going to put that to the side. And medical, again, that's going to be in the bank. Petrol, again, that's in the bank. But the same thing again, I buy gift cards through the RAA or on Shopback and get a discount, but I've got that allowance. I have that for a fortnight, and also my Zumba pays for some of the petrol, so it all balances out in the end. Sanity money. So my husband and I have a $50 allowance fortnight for our sanity money. It came from a book idea called Your Money, How to Pay Off Your Mortgage in 5 Years by the woman who did it in 3. It is an amazing book. It is the first thing I ever really came across well before the barefoot investor was even a thing. I highly, highly encourage you to get it. I will do a separate video on it later. But yeah, it allowed you to have your money, basically saying pay yourself first. And whatever you want to buy that does not support the house, that's your money and your problem. You want to buy a magazine, you need to pay for it. You want a basic haircut, the house will pay for it, but you want to color your hair, you need to pay for it. You want to take away coffee, you pay for it. So whatever you want that does not support the house or covers a basic need, then you need to pay for it. My husband has money from last year still because he rides his bike to work every single day. He does not buy his lunch, he takes it every day, so his money is still in his purse. Exactly the same with me. I haven't been anywhere for the past fortnight, so I still have my own $50 in my bank account. An allowance for Scott, I'm going to give him $40 as well, 20, 30, 35, 40, so I'll go and give that to him. And then I have a $5 drinks allowance for him, so which is here in coins, because at his school he has an ATM, and as part of just him going to a new school and being part of the crowd and stuff like that, I'm more than happy to give him $5 so he can go to the vending machine and get out a can of drink or chips. They have a canteen, but the vending machine is there when the canteen's not open, because it's only open at set hours. And this just allows him to have a bit of a treat at school. So he has $2.50 for the first week and $2.50 for the second week. And he is so good about his money. He doesn't always buy a drink every week, but I say that it's in a little jar on top of the fridge, and he takes his $2.50 every week, and it is his allowance for him. So I'll go and put that aside in the jar for him to have when school goes back. And of course we're starting early, so he's going to have a little bit of extra in there. At the end of the year, whatever extra is left over, I'll either give to him or I'll just dump back in the bank, either or. Well, thank you so much for watching today's budget. This went a lot smoother than I expected it to. So here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 envelopes. So I will stick those actually. So Christmas will go in here, family, fruit and veg, gifts, hair and beauty will stay home, and incidentals will go in here. Whoop. It will go in there. It will go in there, I promise you. So there we go. Everything's in there for me to take around to the shop. So hair and beauty will stay home because we only ever need that when we're going and we make the specific appointment and then we go at that time. So then I'll be able to take that with me when I do go. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I hope to take you along with the journey this year. Leave me a comment below. Let me know if you have any budget goals for 2022 and what you're planning on doing, and if you are doing cash envelopes or if it's something that you are interested in. I hope that this has helped you. Please subscribe if you haven't already, because we would love to have you come along on the journey with us. And as always, I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.